The container ship CSCL Jupiter ran aground in the Scheldt River when it was leaving the port of Antwerp. This happened in August of 2017. Shipping traffic to and from the port of Antwerp was suspended after a large container ship failed to make a turn and ran aground on the Scheldt River. The 366-meter CSCL Jupiter ran aground at around 9:50 a.m. local time near Bath. Shortly after departing from the port of Antwerp, headed for Hamburg, Germany. The Antwerp Port Authority said the grounding resulted in the suspension of all ship traffic to and from the port. The CSCL Jupiter reportedly suffered a steering gear malfunction, causing it to run aground while heading for the North Sea. The 14,300 TEU Hong Kong flag ship blocked access to the port for some time when the first tugboats attending to the scene found the ship to be hard aground on a sandbank. She was refloated at about 9 p.m. the same night with the assistance of 16 tugs. AIS data showed the vessel heading back to the port of Antwerp at around 10 p.m. for an inspection. A spokeswoman for the port said it was working to reduce the backlog from the suspension of operations. AIS data shows the CSCL Jupiter was traveling at about 14 knots prior to the grounding. Based on this location, she would have still been under the control of the maritime pilot at the time of the incident. The Scheldt River connects the port of Antwerp, the second busiest port in Europe, to the North Sea. The water levels on the river are heavily influenced by the North Sea tide. This looks unreal at low tide. She looks like she's sitting in a parking lot. Unbelievable. It took 16 tugs to get her out of there, but at least they got her out. She was doing 14 knots when she went aground. It would take a long time for her to stop, that's for sure, going at that speed, a ship this size. It would have been interesting being a fly on the wall on the bridge of that ship when this was unfolding. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be any damage, and the worst thing that happened is they shut down the second largest port in Europe for most of the day. But it could have been much worse. They got her out of there pretty quick and got the port open, and then they got to deal with the backlog.